Hey guys, it's me, it's Queen Onset Haru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. All right, guys, I am so sorry. I was supposed to tell you guys the winner of the checkered bag giveaway that I did on Instagram. And I chose the winner at random yesterday, and I was going to tell you guys yesterday, but the winner has not got back to me yet. So I'm waiting to see if she gets back to me, because if she doesn't, I gave her a week. And if she doesn't get back to me in a week, then I have to go on to the next person. So I don't want to announce the winner until I have a winner. I have a name right now, but the person hasn't responded. So I don't know what that means, you know? So sometimes that happens when you do a giveaway and you just move on to the next person. So I'm going to give it a week. Hopefully she'll see the message from me and she'll get back to me. And then I will tell you guys who she is and mail off her prize. Okay? All right, guys. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and pass it on to somebody else who may like it as well. And don't forget to leave us a positive comment in the comment section. All right, so someone asked me, they said that one of the things they really want to do is attract love on an energetic, vibrational kind of sense. And this is something that I know a lot about. I've done a lot of love magic. I told you guys I've done a lot of magic, a lot of spells in my, in my 42 years. I've done quite a lot. So this person said they want to know how to attract love. Now, everybody knows that I'm single, but I know a lot of ways that I could change that if I chose to. So today I'm going to tell you guys some very simple ways that anybody from any faith or any walk of life can do to start to raise their love vibration. So this basically is how to attract love. It's two things. You can attract love or you can go find love. Many people know when you look for love is when it doesn't work the best, but when you attract it to you, when you make yourself vibrationally ready and draw it to you, this is generally the best way to bring love to you. When I am ready, because I'm not ready, but when I am ready, these are the things that I'm going to do to draw in, a partner. So I'm going to tell you guys what I've come up with from years and years of research, from other people who've done it successfully, and so forth and so on. So number one, if you want to attract love into your life, the first thing you have to do is be loving towards yourself. I know this may sound cliche because everybody says, oh, love yourself. Oh, give yourself love. Everybody says that. But it's very important because it's a vibrational thing. If you're hating yourself, loathing yourself, apathetic towards yourself, it's going to be almost impossible for you to attract real unconditional love. What you're going to attract basically is more of the same. If you're loathing yourself, you're going to attract a person who loathes you or gives you more reasons to loathe yourself. So you want to change this vibrationally is the idea. So the first thing you want to do is self-love. Whenever I talk about self-love, people are always like, well, how do I love myself? Look here. I know we're not taught to love ourselves. We're actually taught the exact opposite. And that message is constantly reinforced by media and the internet and all kinds of things. It's constantly reinforced. But there are a lot of wise people who have wrote books about self-love. There's a lot of wise people who have done, for instance, Louise L. Hay has the Love Yourself workbook. I've talked about that book a million times. There's other self-help books, self-love books as well on Amazon and places like that. So if you're really interested or you're struggling with self-love, get some help. Get a book, get a therapist, get some help. A lot of times the problem is that a person will know, I need to love myself more, but they don't do any practical steps to make it happen. That's like saying, I want to learn how to be a swimmer, but you don't take any swimming lessons. You have to do something about it. It's not going to change on its own. So the first thing you have to do if you want to really find love is change your self-love. Now, there are people who have found love without doing this step, And some of them do okay, and some of them, just like I said before, draw a codependent relationship. It doesn't start off that way, but because they're not loving themselves, it turns into a codependent relationship. So the smartest thing to do is deal with this issue so it does not come up later in your relationships. Number 2, forgiveness work. If you want to attract more love in your life, holding on to grudges and being bitter is not the right vibration. That's a vibration that's repelling energy. It's not welcoming it in. So you have to forgive and release the past. There's a book I've been talking about for a while now. It's called Radical Forgiveness by Colin Tippin. I strongly recommend this book if you have issues with forgiveness. He also has one for self-forgiveness in case you need that one as well. So the second thing you want to do is forgive yourself and everything, everybody for everything, and release that energy, because that's repelling you from attracting more love into your life. Number 3, use affirmations. Louise L. Hay, again, I like her work with affirmations. And you can Google this and find pages and pages of affirmations online. Use affirmations. They have affirmations for self-love, and they also have affirmations for romantic love. So once you've got yourself to a place where you're ready, you can use those affirmations to change your vibration to draw in romantic love. I suggest doing the healing work first, because that's something that will block your energy if you haven't done it first. So get yourself some affirmations and start doing them 10, 15, 20, 100 times a day, and just keep on focusing on that vibration. The next one is, use colors. There are certain colors that we use in magic. So I'm going to let you in on this little secret. There are certain colors that we use in magic to vibrate the energy of love and to draw that vibration towards us. So these are the colors that we use. We use green, red, and pink. Green we use because green is the color of the heart chakra. So if you're attracting and giving love, is coming right from your heart chakra, your emotional center. Your heart chakra and your sacral chakra carry the bulk of your emotions. Probably almost all of your emotions are in those two areas. So you want to use that green color, any kind of green. I usually go for like the regular green, maybe a cool green, and you want to use green. You want to just use the color, maybe even dress in the color, wear stones that have that color in them. That's the kind of thing that you want to do. You want to surround yourself with these colors, and these colors are vibrating love and affection and that kind of energy. So green is really good. Green has the tendency for me to be more of like an unconditional loving, but it's usually like more of a healing love, I've come to find. If you want to dip into passion and sexual, romantic kind of situations, add some red. Add some red to your wardrobe. Add some red to your bedroom. Get some sexy red satin sheets, that kind of thing. They might be a little bit hot and spicy, but for romance, they'll be great. So if you got a lover coming over or something along those lines, pull out those red satin sheets. So that could be something that's good. So using the color red roses, like sometimes I have like bouquets on the dining room table. So red is a great color for that. And of course, pink is the other color that we associate with love magic, love candles, love things like that. So sometimes people use a combination, like I do, a combination of these colors. And these colors will help attract that loving energy to you. And the last one is to use love meditations. There are all kinds of meditations on YouTube. YouTube has phenomenal meditations. And if you type in guided meditation love or guided meditation self-love, All kinds of meditations will come up, and you can just listen through them and see which ones vibrate with you. Different people's meditations resonate with me and different people's don't. And some of them resonate with me sometimes, but not all the time, or at certain points in my life, depending on what I'm going through. So they have love meditations. I saw one that you can do with your lover. I thought that was really cool. It was I like the idea. One of the things I want to tell you guys, and this is not about attracting love, this is after you've attracted the love, is that making your relationships sacred through adding prayer and meditation into your relationship, especially if both people are honest and sincere, will help your relationship. I was watching someone talk the other day, and he was talking about making your relationship sacred by putting spirit, no matter how you worship, no matter what is your, religious or spiritual affiliation, you can put that energy into the relationship through, for instance, guided meditations. Something that simple, So I strongly recommend that. This will come after you've attracted the person, but remember that anytime you put God, goddess, spirituality at the center of any relationship, you automatically turn up the vibration in a positive kind of way, as long as you all come to it sincerely. Another thing that gentleman said was make love slowly. Treat your beloved like they are sacred. Make love to them slowly. Don't rush, I love these kinds of things when people say these things to me. And I'm going to do another video, and I'm going to talk about this part of it, the after. What happens after you attract love. But I wanted to make mention of this for you who already are in a relationship, that if you've already attracted a person, the next logical step is to make the relationship sacred by putting spirit on top of the relationship. You can be totally different spiritual systems and still do this. All you have to do is do what you both agree on. You both like meditation, do meditation together. You both like going out into nature and, being in nature together. That's a spiritual move. Do that, So look at the two of you. Look at where you agree, not where you disagree. Someone was telling me the other day that she doesn't know how two people from two different spiritual systems can be together. It happens all the time. Because instead of focusing on what their differences are, they focus on their similarities. And they do those things together. Everything else they can do separately. So if I'm a pagan and my boo, is a Christian, it's not necessarily a deal breaker if we can agree to respect and honor each other and then do what we do believe in together. We may be able to pray together sometimes. And it not being an afterthought or something that's used as a manipulation or something that just happens sometimes, but it's the center. And I'm not even talking about necessarily going to church or going to the mosque or going anywhere. I'm talking about right there in your home, praying together, getting a YouTube video and learning. And, they have couples guided meditations. They have couples tantric practices. They have all kinds of stuff like that that's meant to put a spiritual base on a relationship. According to people I know who have successful relationships, this is one tip that helps people have positive vibrations in their relationship. Okay? So I'll talk more about that in the next video. But I just wanted to tell you guys that these are some ways to attract love, because so many people ask me every day about attracting love. And these are some things. And if you can do these things and do them consistently, you have a much better chance of meeting somebody who's worth your time. Okay? Also, remember I talked about doing the healing part first. You have to be thinking positively about relationships. If you're sitting there thinking, this ain't gonna work, before it even starts, before you even meet the person, you have to come out the gate with a positive mindset. That's why you want to do the healing work first. Okay, guys? All right, it's time for me to get going. So, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you would like to get a reading done, email me. And also, I have all my other information underneath here, all my social media information, my Patreon information. Come on over and be a patron. That is where you get to see the I was getting ready to say the X-Files. That's where you can see the Witch Trials, the series that I do where I talk about witch movies. Okay, guys, come back soon because I have a lot more to say. See you later.